Before we get to Keith, a little calm after the storm this morning in Old Orchard. Diana took this photo of a colorful sunrise there. And Keith, the weather the last few days has been mostly good for workers trying to turn the power back on for folks.
Yeah, mostly good for sure. I was saying today we had a couple of stray wind gusts that actually knocked power back out. My house was one of them. It went back out. But overall making progress. Hard to get much better recovery weather than this.
Yeah, they're saying
cold out there today, though.
That's the thing. I was saying that it's about, now we're into several days after power outage, and we're starting to get into your house has lost any, if you don't have a secondary heat source or a wood stove or something like that. And here are the wind gusts that I wanted to show you. These were the maximum wind gusts today. We gusted to 40 in Augusta, 32 in Portland. Now look, normally this is not enough to do anything, but according to CMP, there were some trees, that were just kind of leaning over a couple of the wires. Now a north wind came down and snapped a few of those. So that's why we had a couple of additional power outages today, but still going in the right direction, albeit slowly in some spots. 29 in Portland right now, Sebago 25, 27 in Freiburg. To the north, temperatures are similar, but look in Frenchville and Greenville already sitting in the teens. It's going to be a cold night tonight, dropping down into the single digits in those spots, teens for the rest of us, including the immediate coastline. And tomorrow will be similar. It's bright, it's cold, but the winds will be flat, so we won't have the same wind problem that we had today. But it's still cold, upper 20s to around 30 degrees. We introduced more clouds for Saturday, but temperatures are much more moderate into the mid and upper 30s by Saturday afternoon. That's going to feel more comfortable. And then we head into Sunday, and it's even warmer, 40 to 45 degrees. Notice just a little sprinkle maybe down towards Portsmouth early on Sunday morning. I didn't put it in the 7-day because I think we're talking about 1% or so of our state actually getting involved in that sprinkle. Most of us will be dry straight through Christmas Day, which looks good. Christmas Day itself should be about 40 to 45 with a mixture of sun and clouds. The day after looks good. Our next storm system approaches here Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night. The models have oscillated a little bit on that storm, so I'll show you in a second. But our temperature trend here going up. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all above average for this time of the year. So what's been going on with this system is most of the model projections have been largely rain Wednesday into Wednesday night and Thursday. But there have been little iterations where the Euro has closed off the lowdown here and turned it into a much more powerful storm system. So I think we just need to keep an eye on that and make sure that it is going to be indeed just a normal front coming through with an inch or so of rain and not a closed off low that could put more rain and perhaps some wind down Wednesday night, Thursday. So I guess what I'm getting at is I can't completely rule that possibility out. So we'll keep an eye on it as it gets a bit closer there. Until then, it is all good stuff. I think, travel-wise, everything looks fine, 40 to 45. And much of the East Coast is the same way. So if you're traveling for Christmas, shouldn't be any major issues outside of the fact that there's just a lot of people doing the same thing as you, which is its own thing. As at this point, I do have most of next week's storm as rain. But again, we'll keep an eye on that and see if there's any changes. It has a better chance of being cold than our last one, but our last one had no chance. So more likely rain than anything.
All right. Thanks, Keith.